Hello and welcome. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how you can use MS Access to analyze your data and be able to generate reports using MS Word, using a feature we call Mail Merge. In this scenario, we are going to assume that we are going to manage data for a sports club, where members will be contributing money. We should be able to record amount contributed by each member using MS Access table. Then we will use MS Access query to do a bit of analysis like adding for each member so that we know how much somebody has contributed. Then if there is any balance somebody has, we will be able to also calculate in MS Access query. Finally, we will use MS Word to design a report, and we will use MS Access query to populate those reports with personalized data for each club member. And we will use Mail Merge to generate a report for each member, which can be printed and sent to members. To better understand all these techniques, we have to do it practically. Just a moment. Start MS Access. Choose blank database. I will give this name Karen Sports Club. That is the name of the database. I will go ahead and click create. In this file here, you can see we have a beginning table here. This is just an empty table, so we have to go ahead and rename it and design it the way we want. And to do that, go to view and choose design view. I will give this table a name, contributions. Then click the first field is a primary key, and I want to use this as a membership number. The numbers will be generated automatically by Mail Merge. I just need to have another column for the first name, which can be short text, last name. Then the members will be contributing from the month of April to July. So for each month, I will create a column to record the money received from each member. Money can be represented by a number. June, a number, and July. Now for those 4 months, we expect each member to contribute 1,000, and we therefore expect each member to have contributed 4,000 by end of July. So I will have a column for expected amount. This one has the underscore because this column I will use it in calculations, and it is efficient to ensure that there is no space in the column names, which will be used in calculations. So I will go ahead and save here the changes and switch back to datasheet view where we will enter the data. I will go ahead and change the font here to Arial and widen this row, expand the columns so that the titles for each column can be seen clearly. I will go ahead and start with the first person. Remember, membership number is auto number. You don't need to add any number here. It will be numbering automatically. Assuming this person contributed 600, 800, and 1,000. After 4 months, this person is expected to have contributed 4,000. So here I have 5 members who have been contributing in every month. Now our table has information in it. What we want to do now next is to be able to calculate the total amount for each person, and also we compare the total contributed and the amount expected, and we see if there is a balance to be paid. So I will go ahead, save this table and close this. Anytime you want to open the table, you just double click it from the pen on the left. Now to do calculations on MS Access information which is in the table, you have to create a query and be able to populate your query with that information. Then you will add extra rows in the query to be able to analyze the data. And I will go ahead and create a query using create, then you go to query design. In this box here, I will add my table and close that box. So here I have a table with its rows. I need all these rows, so I'm going to double click each row one by one like that. Until here I have expected amount. Now I will go forward and run this query the way it is, and you can see it is generating all the columns which are contained in the table. Now we want to go extra mile and include another column here called total, which will be used to calculate total amount for each person. So I will just go to this empty column and right click and choose zoom. Here I will start by naming this empty column. I want it to be called total. After the name you put colon. Now after the colon, I want to calculate total contributed by each member by simply adding April plus May plus June and July contributions. So I will copy the name of these columns and include those names in the calculations. No spelling mistake. If you misspell a column, it will generate an error. So the first column to be added is April, May, June, and July. I'm going to click OK. So now this is a total column. When I run, you can see it has created a total column with the total for each person. Next, we want to see what is the balance, because these people are expected to contribute 4,000, and you can see the total contribution for each person is less than 4,000. So I will go ahead and create a column here for the balance. switch to design view and you scroll here, come to an empty column, right click and choose zoom. The name of this next column is balance, then put column. Now here in the balance I want to take the expected amount, expected underscore amount. Assuming this column will have two names with space in between like this, you must put a square bracket like that. This is a rule in MS Access. If a column has a space between its name and that space cannot be written directly in calculation, you have to close the name with the space in between with square brackets. And to avoid these square brackets, you better put an underscore instead of space between words which make up the name of the column, like this. So I'm going to do a minus sign, total. This is the new column we created called total. So I'm going to take what is expected amount minus the total amount contributed by each person. Then click OK here. Next, I will just run my query. And you can see there is an extra column here with the balance. For example, 4,000 minus 3,400, you will get 600. So the calculation is okay. I will go ahead, save these changes, and I will name this amount query and click OK. Now, this query contains information which is automatically updated. If I come back to my table and add another transaction here, maybe there is somebody called Charles. FinPay, who contributed 600, 500, 1,300, and 1,100, and is expected to produce, if I save the changes and close this table, if I open my query, we can see information about Charles has been automatically updated, even his total calculated automatically, and even the balance is there. So this query is automatically updated when the information in the table changes. I will go ahead now and close this Access file. I will go to MS Word so that we can generate the format of the report for the members. Here I will start by the name of the club, Current Sports Club. And I can just write here members contributions report. I will go ahead and increase the size and look for a nice font for it, and I will go ahead and give it a nice color. For this one, I can increase the fonts and bolden it. I will go ahead and put a line here. First, decoration, insert shapes, and put a nice line, press shift to draw a nice line, and give this a good size like that. So down here you can have membership number, increase this font, so here we will write membership number, which will come from access query. Below here you can greet dear, then first name, space, and have last name here. Then I can write the following. Okay, so that is introduction. Let me go ahead and bolden this like that. And here I want to do a table. Can do a table here. And the first one is for title, then from title I go to month, April, May, June, July, then total, expected amount, and balance. I will modify this table by increasing the height of the rows. Select right click table properties and increase this to 3, and the cell center the information in the cells, and I want to decorate this. I will just come to shading and just give them a nice color. Here I can have details. Let me change this to something else. And here, amount, shillings. I will go ahead and bolden that text. I want all of this information to be on the left, on the right align. So I'll push it there. So here I will have April to be paid. I will go ahead now below here, finish my report. By writing here, let me increase this. We are grateful for your continuous support over the years. Yours faithfully, the treasurer. So this is the treasurer who is writing here to the members. So that is the end of our report. I'm going to save it. I'll just call it report. Finally, we will go ahead and now link this report to the information in the access query. Let me just give this bold and color. Same to this, make it bold and color it. Now to link this report to MS Access query, simply click mailings. In the mailings, come to start mail merge group and click the start mail merge and look for step-by-step mail merge wizard. Now when you are here, just click next, then next, then browse for access file. It is in the documents. I will go ahead and choose. You can see here it is showing that in the access database file we have a table and query. I will choose query, click OK, and click. If you want to remove anybody here, you can uncheck, but since we want everybody to receive a report, I will check all, click OK. Now when you see this field active and this, you can now start linking membership number to the membership number here. First name to first name, put space, last name to last name. Now in this table, click a box for the amount for April, click April, May, June, July, total, click total, expected amount, and balance to be paid, click balance. Now you are almost done. If you click preview result, you will be able to see the information. This is Jennifer, membership number 5, which is shown here, and this is the details. Jennifer's contribution from April to July here, total contributed, amount expected is 4,000, and the balance to be paid is that. If I go back here next, previously I get for Mary Jones, and every information is there. Even the first person, George Bush, you can see as a balance of 6 and a breakdown. So you can just browse and confirm if everything is okay using this next and previous buttons. This is the first record, this is the last record. When you are satisfied with the appearance, you can come here and click finish and merge, and choose edit individual letters so that all reports should go to one document. From there you can scroll through and print them, or you can as well click print document to send them automatically to the printer. So we are going to click edit individual letters or documents, and we want all of them, so you click OK. Finally, you can see this is letter 1, This is the file with all the reports generated now. If you scroll, this is for number 2. This is for the third person, Omar Hassan. This is for Mary Jones, Jennifer Baron, and this is for Charles Finte, which is the last. We don't have any because we have only 6 individuals. So you can see we have generated personalized reports with each person's information separately. I will go ahead and save this and call it printouts because they are ready to be printed. That is how we use MS Access to analyze information. Then we link MS Word report to that Access query so that we can generate several reports for different members. Go ahead, try this at home, and see you next time. Bye bye.